Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. Pauline Macias versus Gloria de Paula from the Dana White's Contender Series Tuesday night. All right, y'all. This was the one I missed on my live stream. I just went back and watched it by myself. I didn't do it round by round like I did with the previous fight. But this was a good fight, man. I feel like de Paula, she really showcased good technical skills, really good discipline in this fight. She made proper adjustments, to avoid the grappling of the former judoka and Macias, and came away with a very dominant, unanimous decision. She had good work from the outside, good work in the clinches. She showcased good power, good takedown defense, and just good strength on the ground as well, all around. Like, Macias really had trouble getting on the inside and landing good shots in this fight, because the way de Paula was just controlling the outside, it was just very, very impressive for, a strawweight on this Contender Series. Because, most of these fighters that come in, they want to make the show. They want to put on the show, make the big statement in front of Dana. But I think that she really did well in like a much more technical way. Like, she almost closed the show and got the stoppage, but she did it so disciplined that at the same time I was like, yo, if you don't get the stoppage, that's fine. You still dominate. You know what I mean? And that's what you really want to see in a fighter. Like, if she was my fighter in my corner, I'd be like, hey, even if you didn't get the stoppage, fine. Because there was a point where I was like, hey, you got to get this stoppage just in case Dana say something. But overall, when I watched it, it was just a dominant performance. When I look back at that last round, I was like, yeah, she really knows what she's doing. She's really fighting a good disciplined fight for a fighter her age, But real quick, man, going back and look at the first round, de Paula, she was using her range. She was using it nice. She opened up with a pair of right hands, double right hands right on the chin of Macias, keeping that range early on. de Paula landed another right hand left hook. She caught her, and then after that she tried for another right hand, but Macias, she timed it, ducked under, and Macias, she locked for the body. She got the body lock, and she picked de Paula up and got the slam, but not much came from the takedown, so they both got back to standing up because de Paula, she got in a position to kind of squirm out and get back to her feet. So de Paula goes back to stalking forward, trying to set up those big right hands. And, she's stuffing the takedowns of Macias, tries to lock in a guillotine, but Macias, she stays grounded. It was like maybe for like 2 minutes, there was a position where de Paula couldn't really make much of the move. And Macias, she was just trying to wait it out. She was just trying to avoid the choke. de Paula landed a few knees to the shoulder, just to kind of soften her up, to bring Macias down. But not much came of the position, So overall, I think that they both were just trying to keep like a neutral position, which is smart. You don't want to like give up any room or any movement where you'll get choked out. So, it was a wise position on both of them just to kind of fight at that stalemate. But overall, I think that de Paula, she did better work in the first round. She did better with her striking and range. And like I said, those right hands and really just stuffing the takedowns. She did a better work overall. The second round, de Paula's applying that pressure again, keeping good control pressure, making Macias back up. de Paula, she landed another nice combination in this round. So Macias looking for that clinch to, stop those punches and, smother it. But Macias, she's a sitting target. She's a sitting target because every time those takedowns get stuffed, she's eating heavy shots from the outside and she's having trouble like getting on the inside. And what I always say, if you're a shorter fighter, you got to land the overhand right. You can't just punch your way in. Set up a good overhand right on a taller fighter. That'll get you in. But finally, she gets the double leg takedown in position once again here, but she's not able to make anything of it. And she goes back to standing with de Paula again. de Paula, she's just timing that nice. She's just timing the rushes every time. She lands a good body kick, lands a hard knee to Macias' body. And this is where I'm like, okay, these body shots are really hurt, because she lands a couple body shots in here. And then when she lands that knee to the body, that kind of changes the whole course of the fight. So once again, Macias goes in for another takedown. But to me, the control comes from de Paula on top. She's landing good elbows and strikes, and she finishes another round strong. Last round, I feel like there was more control pressure again from de Paula. Macias, she's really not able to make any kind of adjustment on the inside. She can't get on the inside and get any work done because the inside work is being controlled by de Paula all the way. Macias, every time they move in for the clinch, it's de Paula getting to work on the inside. She's using her head to control Macias. She's landing elbows, and then she'll go downstairs with knees to the body. And then there's a point where she gets tired of working on the inside. So on her way out to break, she lands a big elbow on the break. It goes right back to range of picking her shots on Macias from the outside. And again, she's stuffing those takedowns with the beautiful right hands and landing them right down the pipe. goes right back into another clinch, lands some good knees to the body, just really beat Macias up in the clinch. Like, she has no answer for these knees. Like, she's not kneeing back, and there's a couple body shots in there, couple heavy knees that wobbles Macias. Like, when she eats like 2 or 3 of them, she's just wobbled, and like when she lets her go, she's like hurt, and she's kind of wobbling back and reeling back to the fence. And Paula, she's trying to go in there to finish her, but they lock in for another clinch. You know, she's killing that body with 10 seconds left. She lands some vicious punches upstairs, but hey, I got to give it to Macias. She had a chin. She had an iron chin in this fight. She couldn't get dropped, and she was able to finish out the 3rd round. But yeah, great performance. You know, I know the finish could have been there, but you know, like I said, overall, I feel like De Paula fought a disciplined fight. Like, there was a couple times where even whenever Macias was hurt, she didn't jump on her. Like, she wanted to stay cautious because it was like she just wanted to win, which is important. You know, like I said, like, Dana wants knockouts, but hey, you got to get the win. And if you look impressive, he's going to give you a contract, which he did. But overall, it was a good fight. Like I said, I feel like she was the more impressive of the women last night. But yeah, guys, you can definitely check it out. Like I said, it's on the ESPN Plus app, Dana White's Contender Series. Very solid night of fights, especially these women fights. But yeah, guys, go check it out. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.